guys, Predator here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 even. We're here back at Felsbrunn, our Felsbrunn Dairy series. Here for episode number 7, I believe. Managed to go home and get a few hours sleep in, but as you can see here, the grass ready to harvest. So just heading up to grab our tractor and get started working on it. Park over around the way somewhere. Shut our truck down because it is bloody noisy. All our bed and breakfast guys in here. Try and keep the noise down for those guys. Still need more lights. I mean, these lights work, but sort of need some through here. But I don't want to go sort of sticking them there because they look kind of funny. These guys are way too tall. It'll work, but I don't want it sticking through the roof. And these guys, well, then again, we could probably stick one there, stick one there. We probably need more than that, but cannot see how far we go. There we go. Stick it right in the middle, so we could probably put one in each. So it is a lot of money, but there we go. Definitely lights it up, and if we get them in the right spot, they kind of look like they're meant to be there. Anyway, let's jump in our middle tractor. Try and get over here and grab our mowing equipment as quick as we can to try and minimise our noise for our patrons. We haven't woke any of them up, but if we have, too bad. No rest for the wicked for us. You guys might get to sleep, but we don't. There's always something for us to do. This guy, lower them both. Let's go. Let's get mowing. So hopefully we can get a much better yield than what we have in the past. With having this as our own field now instead of just random grass. So what I want to quickly check is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does. Okay, it requires fertilising again, so we're going to come back and fertilise it again after this. I don't know if it makes a difference. It's probably going to be too hard to work out because there's no guarantee we're going to mow the exact same amount of grass every time. If we run over the sides a little bit too much or not enough, you know, if we had like a nice square field, which I could put like either dirt around the outside or concrete or something, then we might be able to sort of compare with not fertilising to stage 2 harvesting and then fertilising to stage 2 and harvesting again and seeing if it improves at all. I know in FS19 we didn't have to, but it kind of looks like FS19 that we can fertilise again and get that little bit extra. Alright, so I know you guys have seen me do this 1,000 times, and I do apologise, but a lot of you guys want to see everything I do, not just bits and pieces, so definitely be showing you everything. If you guys aren't really that keen on watching it, you can always skip through to the end of the episode and see what happens, or just wait until there's something else that you guys want to watch. But as I said, the majority of you guys want to see everything. You don't really enjoy the time-lapse stuff as much. I know there is a guy, I can't remember the exact name of the channel, Transport Gigant 17 or Gigant 17 or whatever it's meant to be. I thought it was meant to be giant, but maybe not. He does all his farm simulator stuff is all time-lapse stuff, and he does get a fair few views. So, I mean, maybe some people like just time-lapse stuff. Some people don't, I suppose. So I guess it's what I always say is, you know, each to their own. Some people like it, some people don't. If you prefer time-lapse, then let me know. But I said I probably won't do time-lapse here. Maybe Ravenport will continue to do a little bit of time-lapse, but probably not here. I want to keep this series is just show you guys everything. But you know, feel free to let me know if that's what you would prefer. At least I'll have a rough idea of what you guys want to see. If we get enough people saying that we only want to see time-lapse, then I might need to change it up and just do time-lapse. So it's up to you guys. You guys need to let me know. Like I said, the other guy that does a lot of time-lapse stuff, I do watch his videos. I usually sort of have them, at times have them playing on my third monitor or my right-hand monitor while I'm not recording but playing games, or whether it's Farm Simulator or something else. You know, I kind of just have it running on one screen and keep an eye on it while I'm doing my own thing and that sort of thing. As I've said in previous videos, like I watch him, you know, Dagger Win, Diesel Designs, Stocko Gauze, General, what is it, Curmudgeon. I watch him with his medieval engineer stuff, and also what is it? I can't remember what it's called now. Like Transport Tycoon, but it's the newer version. I don't know what it's called. You guys probably know. But I've seen a few of his videos and subscribed. Initially, I try not to offend him or anyone else, but when I first seen his name, I read it as Cum Dungeon instead of Curmudgeon. I don't know why. It's just what I read it as, and I was like, what the hell? And I had to look at it not twice, but like 3 times to make sure I read it wrong. And luckily for me, and luckily for him, I guess, I definitely read it wrong. So it's General Curmudgeon, something like that. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. But certainly not Cum Dungeon, like I thought. Anyway, enough about that. I've got YouTube on my third screen now, but nothing playing. But I can see exactly what he plays. It's Railway Empire, I think it's called. So that's usually what I watch him play. A game that I don't think I've ever played, but it does look interesting. I know I do have Sid Meier's Locomotion, which is an updated version of Transport Tycoon, but not as updated as Railway Empire. Still pretty cool. I did consider bringing that to the channel, but it's pretty old school. I might have to do like a throwback Thursday sort of series if you want to do that. Oh, shut him down. We need to come over here and grab our windroll, which we don't have to open the door. I've got that one open. So luckily for our clients staying up in here, this tractor's nowhere near as noisy as the other one. To come back, probably pick up the bigger tractor again to get the baler. I don't think this guy's got enough power to bale. Let's get us right back down. Right, turn it on. Try and overlap on the right a little bit because I can't quite see, especially with these bushes, exactly where I've mowed. It makes it a little bit difficult. I'm hoping we get, I'm pretty sure it was like 7 and 8. So maybe about 15 bales. If we get more than 15 bales, we'll be stoked. We need as many silage bales as we can get. No, we don't pick up much grass from down here, but try and always mow inside our new field and we'll maximise our yield, hopefully. So we'll obviously come back and do some more hay bales eventually, but as you guys would have seen, I picked up 2 huge trailer loads of bales, so we got 48 total straw bales. We got 48 hay bales as well, so we don't really need them at the moment. We need more silage, so hopefully this can help us get ahead a little bit with our total mixed ration. And then once we sort of get ahead, or at least catch up, once we catch up a fair bit, then we can look at doing, I mean, maybe alternate days. You know, one day we do oh god damn it, one day we do silage bales, the next day we do hay bales. But that will have to wait till obviously we're caught up, otherwise it's just going to be a bit of a waste of time. It is a little bit harder to see night time as well, where we haven't windrowed. Could wait till daytime to do it, but I just, you know, after our other episode where we got up the crack of dawn and mowed, I thought we'll give it another crack. But if you guys would prefer it to be done during the day so you can see a little bit better, let me know. As I said in previous episodes, I do read and reply to every comment, and I do take on board the feedback that you guys give me as well. There's no point in me having a YouTube channel if I'm going to just do whatever I want and not listen to anybody. Yeah, it's not going to get me anywhere, so always take on board your ideas, feedback, whether it be positive or negative feedback. You know, I said read every comment, reply to every comment, and take everything on board. So if you've got any suggestions, whether it be positive or negative, or feedback or whatever, you know, let me know. I'm not going to be one of those guys that abuses you for, you know, saying what you want to say. Obviously there's going to be times where people go too far, and that will be when I need to sort of say what needs to be said until people to pull their head in. But I really haven't had too many people that have sort of come to my channel to cause dramas. You know, the odd person here and there sort of tried to say something smart, but it's they usually never get anywhere with it. Usually don't give them the time of day. Try not to worry about them. Let's see if we can bring these guys together. Should be able to. Maybe not anymore. That'll work. Alright, that was done reasonably quick. So we'll go back and drop this guy off. We'll change tractors again. Now we could have used the bigger tractor without having to change tractors, but as I said, we're trying to save as much money as we can, and with us having to lease everything, we want to make sure we're not overusing our bigger equipment when we don't need to be, because that's what costs us the most money. This guy in and park him up. Try not to bang off too many other bits of equipment. Okay, we're gonna have to shut this door. Actually, we need to bale. We need to bale first and then wrap, so we can get our big guy. He can bale, or our medium-sized tractor, and then we'll get our little guy to come back and wrap, and then use the big. And the little guy again. Actually, he can collect the bales. We don't need to use the big guy after baling. Then again, I don't know if that little tractor's got enough power to bale. Let's have a look. Where are we? Where's our baler? 140 horsepower, so probably, or 130, close, but not close enough. Pretty sure it's fully upgraded too, so just remember to unfold it first before we try and turn it on. Alright. So we're gonna get that's straw, I think, isn't it? I'm gonna spit out a straw bale first, possibly. I can't remember, to be honest. Yeah. Probably should have known just by looking at this, the symbol, but anyway. I'm just going to pick it up, move it out of the way. I might come back with our pick up later and pick that up by itself, so we don't get it mixed up again. So these are straight grass bales, and then we'll wrap them, turn them into silage bales, come back and pick them up, and be able to feed our cows a little bit more mixed ration, which is what they love. There's still no mixed ration mixing station yet, so just gonna have to make do with what we got, I suppose, for now. I think we're going to get more than 14, maybe. Seems like we're spitting them out a lot quicker than we were before. I'd say it's definitely the way to go. It certainly seems like it, that if you're going to be doing grass, you're better off ploughing and making your own custom field and fertilising and weeding and whatever else we need to do. So we should have here a run down, another run up, and then 2 small runs, but so it certainly seems like we're bumping the numbers up pretty quick. I haven't been counting. I wish you had like a bale counter that you could actually reset it manually. I know there is mods, or there were mods for FS19, like a bale counter mod. Yeah, as I said, it definitely feels like we're pumping them out a lot more regularly than we were before. So that's at least 2. Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the back. 11, 12, 13 maybe. I think we're definitely going to get more than 14 or 15. Now I've got 2 flies buzzing around. Dead set pain they are. I think I'll have to blame my sister for it. She's a vegan, which I usually don't hold that against her. We'll see. I make fun of her at times, but she has compost and stuff outside, but she also has like containers inside that we put scraps of food in, and if she doesn't take it out every day, which sometimes, well, most of the time she doesn't, to be honest, it's I swear it begins to smell. I can smell it, but she can't, and it attracts flies. I don't know how I can smell it and she can't, but anyway. That's what she reckons, and these flies are pretty bloody big, so I reckon they've got something to do with the compost. They're obviously eating really well. Oh, look at that, we are so close. Let's get another bale. Is there anything else laying around that we can pick up? I think there was a little bit up here somewhere that I did see. But, yep, right there. We just drove over it pretty much. We're not going to be enough, but no, not even close. I really don't think we missed anything. A few spots over here too, but that's not going to be enough either. Spit it out. There's, I thought we'd get another one, but no, maybe not. So I didn't count how many bales we had, so it'll be a surprise. Drop that guy back off. Drop this guy back off. This guy. I'll pick up our wrapper and we'll try and count. Then again, I'll probably lose count because I'm terrible, but we'll try and count how many we've got. Surprised we don't actually have to buy wrap for this and replace the wrap on it. It's like a never-ending supply of wrap. Good on you, you idiot. Never get these guys to work properly. There you go. Oh, there, beautiful. Right, go and start over here where that first bale is. So that's one. Two. Wish it was a little bit quicker though, it does take a fair while to wrap the bloody things. And three. Oop. Turn that back around a bit, there we go. If that'll be enough though. Now I've lost count again. That's three, no, three. Four. So look at our other field, so that's four. Still growing. Five. Okay, so that's five. This guy will be six. I know I'm going to stuff up a count somewhere. Especially with these flies buzzing around, they're really annoying the shit out of me. Six. Seven. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8. Probably should have moved to it sooner, but I was in my own little world for a second there. So we just missed out on another bale because of that straw as well. So that's 9. Still a fair few to do. Might still only be 15, so it might not have even made any difference, to be honest. 10, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it really should have been 18. So we should get one full trailer load plus 2 extras. A little bit of grass there that we didn't cut. That's because it's off camber. We'd sort of set up there, so that might have been our extra bloody bale. Alright, there we go. I don't think we have baling technology. We have one that's that's a round bale one, which then auto wraps. We need like a square bale one that auto wraps. We'll be able to attach this behind the baler somehow, so it sort of goes together. But I'm pretty sure we can't. No, it doesn't attach to anything, fortunately. Alright, I said I've lost count. Certainly have. I think, as I said, it was like 18. We'll find out when we get the other trailer. I don't think I've taken a screenshot yet. Trying to get a perfect spot for something like this. That'll do. Try not to forget our bloody screenshots because don't want to have the same thumbs every time. I feel like, as I said in previous episodes, I think, might have been this one, might have been the last one. I don't like to have fake thumbnails, so try and take an in-game screenshot of every game I play and turn it into a thumbnail. That way I'm not, I guess I'm not doing what you would call clickbait. So this is the last one. We'll probably count now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15, I think. Oh no, there's another one there. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This should be 17. Oh, maybe 18. God knows. As I said, we'll find out. Drop that down. We'll fold this guy up. Swap him over for our auto stack baler. Bale collector, I guess, I don't know. I think it's just the Forkusan auto baler. Akusan. FSX. Doesn't even say anything about auto baler. We did operation mode, and then we'll pick these guys up. Two. Three. Four. No, I don't need to count out loud, but 5 and 6. 7 and 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 18. So if we had have kept our other trailer, we'd want to pick them all up at once, but I don't like the way it worked anyway. We should be able to come back with a truck and maybe. There's not much room in there. Oh, Jesus. Try and stick this in beside forage trailer over there. Give ourselves enough room. Sort of move it around a little bit. Beautiful. So that should make 32 times, I know, 16, where are we? Yeah, so 18 times 16,000, whatever that is. That's how much we should be able to get out of all of that, including our hay bales and that sort of thing. Drop off this guy. Go for shut all the doors. Jump back in our truck, which is bloody loud and is going to wake everyone up. I don't know how this is going to go. Open up these bales. It should fit in the back, but I don't know how good. Not very good at all, actually. They don't fit well. If we can pick it up, twist it over. Turn it on the side, that might help a little bit. wonder if we can get the other one on top. I'll try and drop it about there. Oh, look at that. Marvellous. Very, very top heavy, but it works. Yep, there we go, top heavy. Kind of works. I'm not a fan of the lights on this truck. No, they're neon, but they kind of don't shine far enough width-wise, I don't think. Let's grab this guy off. And preferably not throw him on the ground. Stack him there, there you go. So it's 18, I said, times 16,000, which I'm not going to even bother trying to calculate. So that is how much you should be able to get. Chuck this guy on top. Beautiful. Let's go back and have a look. That's all harvested. That's ready to go already. No weeds, thankfully. It's a little bit too early for us to be going out and using the harvester. We need to wait until at least 7 AM. So head down and go to sleep, I suppose. Jump up here, rest for 4 hours. 650, that'll do. Why is that light still on? It's not. No weeds. It's ready to harvest. Let's check it out. Beautiful. Owned by us. Fruit type barley, ready to harvest, 100%. No weeds. Exactly what we want. We've got the guy over here ready to dump straight into. Cows are up and about. Let's have a look at them quickly. Definitely need some more water pretty quickly. Nearly 20,000 litres of milk, but I think our milk trailer, this guy, takes 75,000, so I've still got heaps before we have to worry about it. 96,000. Let me quickly work out. You guys probably already have anyway, with me saying the numbers. 18 times 16,000 is 288,000 litres of total mixed ration, which would nearly make us full, I think. Pretty close to it. So next episode I will probably come through, harvest this guy, get rid of it, probably seed, and then work on our mixed ration just to get all this full, and keep all these cows happy, hopefully. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, smash the like button. Leave a comment and let me know if you've got any ideas, things you do want to see, things you don't want to see. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Brito. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.